As we head into 2024, the luxury SUV market is booming with options. But be warned, not all of these high-end vehicles are worth their sky-high prices. Some are just too pricey for what they offer. We're here to guide you through the maze of options. Our carefully curated list highlights the luxury SUVs that might not be the smartest use of your money. From those that depreciate quickly to others that charge a premium for unnecessary features, we've got the scoop. Join us as we reveal which pricey luxury SUVs to avoid and why. Saving money while driving in style is possible, and we'll show you how. Remember, a high price doesn't always mean high quality. 1. First up, we got the 2024 Infiniti QX50 opening this list. The Infiniti QX50 used to be a top choice for a fancy and smart car, but now it's not keeping up with the newest cars out there. When it first came out, everyone loved how it looked. It was smooth and looked cool. But now, as other cars look even cooler and more modern, the QX50 doesn't stand out as much. Inside the car, there's a lot of room, which is good. But the parts that let you connect your phone and use maps and music aren't as good as what other new cars have. It's hard for people to use, and it looks old. This is a big problem because in expensive cars like this, people want the best and easiest technology to use. When you drive the QX50, it should feel smooth and quick. But sometimes, when you try to go faster, it doesn't pick up speed as quickly as it should. The engine has some special tech to make the car run better and use less gas. But in real life, it doesn't seem to do much. This can be annoying, especially when you need to speed up quickly. Also, when you're driving, you can feel every bump in the road. In a luxury car, you expect to have a smooth ride and barely feel the bumps. But in the QX50, you feel them, and it can be uncomfortable. This makes the car less fun to drive, which is a shame because driving a nice car should make you feel good. 2. At number 2, we have the sibling of Infiniti QX50, the QX80. The Infiniti QX80 falls short in delivering value for money, a critical consideration for any luxury SUV buyer. The vehicle's fuel efficiency is notably poor, making it an expensive SUV to keep on the road. In an age where fuel economy is increasingly important for both environmental and financial reasons, the QX80's appetite for gas is a glaring drawback. Inside the spacious exterior lies a cramped third-row seating arrangement. For a vehicle of its size, the expectation would be a comfortable ride for all passengers, yet adults find themselves squeezed into a space that seems an afterthought. This lack of space is a significant oversight for families or those who plan to use the SUV for group travel. The technology within the QX80 also disappoints. In a segment where cutting-edge tech and seamless integration are the norms, the QX80's systems feel outdated. The infotainment and navigation systems, essential tools for the modern driver, are not as user-friendly or advanced as what's available in the market, detracting from the overall luxury experience. In essence, the Infiniti QX80, with its high running costs, less than ideal interior space, outdated technology, and uninspiring drive, struggles to justify its premium price tag. When compared to other vehicles in its class, the QX80 does not stand up to scrutiny, particularly for discerning buyers looking for the best their money can buy. 3. Next up, we are about to break some hearts by saying that the number 3 SUV they have to stay away from is the 2024 Cadillac Escalade. The Cadillac Escalade has long been a symbol of luxury and status. Yet, it faces challenges. Its size, a statement on the highway, becomes a burden in the city. Parking and weaving through traffic test the driver's patience and skill. Inside, the Escalade boasts leather and wood, but it doesn't quite match the fine touch of European luxury. The controls and gadgets meant to be user-friendly can confuse. They're not as simple as they should be. The ride, too, has issues. It should glide over roads, but sometimes you feel the bumps. Other luxury cars have figured out how to do this better. And then there's the engine. The Escalade sticks to old ways while other cars move to electric. This could turn buyers away. The Escalade's size, interior, and old engine are drawbacks. It looks good, but isn't easy to drive in the city. The inside could be nicer and easier to use. The ride could be smoother. And as people want cars that are better for the environment, The old engines might not sell well. The Escalade needs to catch up if it wants to stay on top. 4. Coming up next, we have the 2024 Lincoln Aviator. The 2024 Lincoln Aviator presents itself with an alluring exterior and a suite of potent powertrains, tempting consumers with its luxurious appeal. However, a deeper evaluation suggests that the Aviator may not stand out sufficiently in the competitive luxury SUV market. Reviews, such as those from Edmunds, indicate that the Aviator's offerings may not surpass those of its competitors enough to warrant its upscale price tag. This lack of distinct advantages could lead potential buyers to question the value it provides for its cost. The prospect of increased ownership expenses is a significant consideration for buyers. It's not just about the allure of a luxury brand or the immediate satisfaction of a premium driving experience. The practical aspects of reliability, cost-effectiveness, and the overall financial commitment involved in owning such a vehicle must be carefully weighed. The 2024 Lincoln Aviator, while impressive in certain respects, may not deliver the expected reliability and value, making it a luxury SUV that potential buyers might approach with caution. 5. At the next spot, we denounce the Jaguar FPace. The 2024 Jaguar FPace is a cool-looking SUV that's fun to drive and feels fancy. But Motor Trend says that even with its strong engines and nice inside, it might be too pricey. The FPace doesn't keep its value as well as similar SUVs from Germany. This means if you buy one and try to sell it later, you might not get as much money back. Also, people have said that the Jaguar's screens and controls inside the car can be hard to use. If you like the newest and easiest tech in your car, this might be a problem. When you're spending a lot of money on a luxury car, you expect everything to be top-notch, including the tech. So, if you're thinking about getting a Jaguar F-Pace, remember these things. It looks great and has a luxury feel, but it could cost more in the long run. And if easy-to-use tech is important to you, you might not be happy with the F-Pace's setup. It's important to think about these issues before you decide to buy this SUV. 6. Coming up next, we are here with a surprise, the 2024 Range Rover. The 2024 Land Rover Range Rover is known for being fancy and great at driving off-road. But Car and Driver points out that even though the Range Rover has lots of cool features and a famous name, it's very expensive. It costs a lot more than many other similar cars. Also, the Range Rover often needs to be fixed, which can be a big hassle. Owners have said they have to take it to the shop a lot. This can take up your time and cost you more money. So, if you're thinking about the Range Rover, remember it's a big investment. It's not just about buying the car, but also about the money and time you might spend on repairs. It's a beautiful and powerful car, but it's important to think about these things before you decide to buy it. 7. Lastly, we warn you against buying the 2024 Mercedes-Benz GLE. The 2024 Mercedes GLE, while it may carry the prestige of the Mercedes badge, disappoints in several key areas that potential buyers cannot overlook. The ride quality has come under scrutiny. Opting for the larger wheel options leads to a stiff and often uncomfortable ride, a significant compromise for a vehicle that prides itself on luxury. This is a glaring flaw in a car that demands a premium price tag. Moreover, the GLE's infotainment system, though brimming with features, is complex to the point of being overwhelming. Users may find themselves lost in a maze of menus and options, which detracts from the driving experience rather than enhancing it. For a car in this segment, the expectation is a seamless interface that complements the drive, not one that requires a steep learning curve. Fuel economy is another sore point for the GLE, particularly with the V8 models. In an era where efficiency is increasingly valued, both for economic and environmental reasons, the GLE's thirst for fuel is a costly and outdated trait. The 2024 Mercedes GLE falls short of its promise and its price. The discomfort of its ride, the complexity of its tech, and its poor fuel economy are significant drawbacks. These issues are compounded by the fact that there are numerous competitors in the luxury SUV market that offer more comfort, more intuitive technology, and better efficiency at a similar or even lower cost. It's clear that the 2024 luxury SUV market is filled with traps for unwary buyers. High costs don't always equate to high value, and our research shows that some models are simply not worth their extravagant price tags. Issues range from rapid depreciation and outdated technology to uncomfortable rides and poor fuel economy. As you navigate this landscape, remember that true luxury should marry style with substance.